Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story with Fish. Today, we've got a violent windstorm, so I said, let's take advantage of this and do some smithing. So, I have a bunch of meteoric iron that I want to make into some chain link armor and then plate armor after that, but I need to start making it. In any case, because this bronze armor, though it's done some real good protection for me, I need a little bit better, and I do have the stuff to make steel, but I just want to make some better armor. And I also need to make some new tools. Some of my stuff's starting to get low on durability, so I thought I should make them before they go. So let's go do some smithing. Check this out. Like, these things are flying. Oh my god. Wind, hurricane. Look at those millwright ones. Totally. Oh, they go fast. Check that out. I got some gears from a ruin. I thought that looks pretty cool. Got a banner I put up there. Still haven't done much really with this room, but I thought those things were appropriate. We're still rocking out. I got a new quern instead of that green one I had. This is an andesite one, also found in a ruin. So, alright, let's keep on going down. And, so, I've been finding meteoric iron like crazy. And so far, I've just been collecting it. I'm going to go I think I have some more clay bricks somewhere. I have to go find where that might be. Let's go over here. I was able to get my first... Oh yeah, I found this too. I'm just going to put it here for now until I build some kind of cool base for it. Didn't have the room for the base that came with it, and I think I'm going to build a better one actually. And I figured out what I want to do with this room. I'm going to start putting some glass cases for all the stuff that I find in the ruins, but for now I just been throwing blueprints out that I find. Finally getting to get blueprints. One of the biggest ones is the path one. So now when I make a block, I believe I get 4 to 1 now, and it's been awesome. Some banners, some paintings. I've been putting more blueprints out on these tables. Again, I'm going to come up with a better method. But anyways, I was over here looking for some bricks. I feel like I dumped them somewhere I didn't want to put them. Sometimes you just want to get junk out of your inventory. Alright, not in there. None in there. Alright, a couple more. I'm going to have to start throwing some chests on the walls there over here and take down those banners. Again, I underestimated how much junk I can collect. Alright, well, I guess I didn't have bricks anywhere. I thought I had fire clay bricks I found from like a ruin or something. I've got so many of those flower pots. I got a lot of stuff here I need to put out. I just don't have the places for it. I've got some nice wallpaper I really haven't used yet. I've been more trying to just get buildings up and functional. And then I can start doing more with them. Nope, didn't put them in there. Alright, I guess I got all the bricks. So I've just been putting stuff in here, like I put this bed here, because I got caught in a temporal storm in here. Didn't want to run outside. It would have been nice to sleep through it. That's funny. Something blue over there. Alright, well, let's set up some bloomeries. We'll make some more fire clay bricks. Oh, I already had them in my inventory. Alright. So I was putting them here, but I started to make a helve hammer. Or, I'm sorry, not a helve hammer, but a pulverizer. And again, underestimated. I thought this was a big room, but now this is starting to fill up. So I'll probably have to start bringing stuff upstairs and storing more things up there, I guess. And maybe I can put this upstairs, but I like the idea of everything in one room. Alright. Oh, wait. You know what? That's where it is. I just remembered. And this one. Yeah, see? I knew I had more. And I got a bloomery base for some reason. I think I made it. You know what? Why don't we put them up here? I mean, these floors don't burn, so we'll do one of those. We will do... one, two, three. We'll see if we have more room, because you got to make the tops. I feel like I had 5 at one point going. Alright, let's make the tops now. One, two, three, 4. I do think I have enough to make one more, and there'll probably be a few left over. Wow, I could probably make like 2 more. Alright, we're gonna rock out, man, and make tons of meteoric iron. I like it. Oh wait, I gotta make the tops first. I think that's what I did last time, and that's why I had the extra. I started to get ahead of myself. Alright, now we're done. Alright, let's put the tops on. And do that one. So apparently I can do 6 at one time. All right. A couple rooms I need to make. One is I need to make something where I make the pottery and do kiln stuff, because right now I just still have holes in the ground. And the floating brick above it to stop the rain or snow from getting into it. Man, this hunger in this game is no joke. Dang it. I didn't want to touch that corner because now it's going to make all that noise. I started making a clutch and brake for, or not a brake, but just a clutch for that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And I want to say you can put 12 meteoric iron in per. So why don't we just take 2 stacks, and then we'll take, what do we got a lot of? Black coal or charcoal? Why don't we take a lot of black coal? I'm saving the charcoal for the steel. I'm going to need a torch. Alright, let's fill these up. So 12, and I'll get 6 ingots from it. Well, they're not quite ingots, because then I got to refine it. Oh wait, I forgot. Did they come out done? All right. 12, so 12 times 6, 72. I wish these bloomeries were like permanent and you didn't have to always break them. I do have a mod where you don't lose the bricks when you break the bloomeries. I just think that's stupid that you got to keep on remaking them, because the break rate was so high. I get 1 or 2 bricks, but I don't know. Should be a more permanent way to make a bloomery like out of steel than as you get later in the game or something, or I don't know, like refined refractory bricks. Alright, so we got a little bit of a day for these to go. These will rock on. I could go sleep and wake up and it'll be done, but it's in the middle of the day. Why don't we, and the rift activity is calm. Let's put this torch back. I do also have to make some tools, because it looks like my pickaxe is running low, the knife is running low. So, alright, that's right, I have a pickaxe to repair here. I have one piece of iron, it looks like, to work. What was I looking for? Iron bits. I know I have a whole mess of them. Alright, well, we put that black hole back in there. We're going to put the iron bits in here. Going to get some brown coal. We don't need to spend the good stuff. 2 pieces for that other piece, and why don't we do 3 pieces for the... Where the heck did it go? I was grabbing... Oh, I must have had some already in here. Oh, that's right, from the ruins. I killed some stuff and got black coal. Or rather, the nest, the locust nest. All right, start that. Also, gonna probably make an iron anvil, because I can't do anything with that meteoric iron on this right here, so I am going to have to do that. Ooh, I want to say it takes like 27 pieces of this. So why don't I make the tools first, and then we'll go from there. Man, look at that. I got tons of meteoric iron. There's some right out in my yard I still haven't dug up yet. So I should probably put that clutch that I made on this stupid thing upstairs so I can stop that dang thing from going. Alright, so I'm going to have to do something to stop it. So for now, I'm just going to do this, because it's annoying the heck out of me. Alright there. Let's get our tongs so we don't burn our little tootsies. Just watching the forge. Had some amber blocks that I got from the underground library, which glow red like this fire right here, and I'm trying to think of, you know, how can I use that in a build. So I was thinking maybe down in my basement somewhere where I'm going to build a really deep floor where I might even do like a mob farm. I think I'm gonna leave the other bits in there because it's not gonna anyways, I think where I'm going to do a mob farm, I'm going to do like cracks in the floor and put that below and maybe look like the ground's opening up or something cool. Let's get the hammer. Alright. So we need that. We also need... what else do we need? A hammer. And I need a new knife. Why don't we get my knife first? That's going to be the least amount of stuff that I'll need. I can never pick out what I need. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to make more arrowheads, too, because I broke a lot and lost a lot. What the heck's going on here? That was weird. I don't know what I did. I have Napster on here, and I cranked up the voxels, so I don't have to sit here and, you know, I've made 1,000 pieces of metal on this stuff, so I'm not going to sit there and do every little piece. I think it's enough that I'll heat this up and... Alright, what else we said? Pickaxe. No, I repaired the pickaxe. Got a knife. What else do we need? Is my Felks doing okay? That's alright. Let me get some of these arrowheads out of the way. I do have the durability match, how many strikes it should take. Like, you know, you can adjust that. I didn't want to cheese it that way. Alright. So, let's get even more arrows. Why don't we make 6 more of them? You never have too many arrows. And I am going to need to go to the Residence Archive soon, so the last time I did it was... I always say it wrong, the Residence Archive. I was up finally to the Steel Age. Alright. Steel. Shovel. I need a shovel. How many for an anvil top? 105 units for an anvil top, so that's 5 ingots there. And then if you want to do an anvil bottom... Is it in here? Oh, you know what? I need to make not Hellhammer, pounder caps. I think I have some other shovels. I can... Alright, come on. So I can go right to iron. Last time I did it, I made them out of bronze, and they're one of the few things that you can't recycle. I do have the smithing mod too, by the way, which reclaims bits when you're making iron from wrought iron. If you're making a tool, like when you make mesh, it takes all the little bits and gives them back to you. So then you can heat them up and recycle them. And that's been a huge bonus for me to get ahead in the game. That you don't have to keep on remaking stuff. Alright. Why don't we go make our arrows and get some sticks for our tools. I probably should put some sticks in that room. Alright. Sticks are in here. Oh, I already had a bunch of sticks. Cool. And then I need feathers. When I do stuff like this, when I make the arrows, I don't even bother counting it out. It'll just give me what I can. I just throw the stack in there. There we go. Alright, I got 20, I'm up to 28 arrows, which I believe I had a lot more than that, but hey, that's getting back there. Alright. So why don't we put away... stuff. Anything. Oh wait, I need them for these things too. Okay. I've got a knife. Pickaxe. Alright. Did I make a hammer? Nope, I guess not. That's alright. I got a few over here. I gotta remember where I put those shovels. See? Yeah, I do have a shovel. Is that about to go? Oh, I just have one shovel left, so I should have made more. Yeah, we'll make it next time. Okay. These are berries I found out amongst my travels. Whenever I can find food out and about and don't have to use my own, I grab it. We'll eat the last of this cranberry pie. I did get killed, so I got to get my nutrition up. I had my dairy up because my cow finally let me milk her. Speaking of which, I need to go. I think she's ready for another milking. I only have one right now, so... Well, one that's giving me milk. The other ones aren't. They're non-first generation, and they get ticked off every time I try to milk them. All right, let's go put these things away. Why don't we keep them here? And we'll go up here. All right, we're rocking on 4 hours. So it took me 4 hours in the game time to smith all that stuff I just did. I'm going to put these pieces right here. Anything else up here? Pounder caps. Purple rugs. What do I want to do with these purple rugs? Do I care? Yeah. Why don't we put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. So we've got 3 hours and 33 minutes. I did want to make another lightning rod, but I'll do that at another time. I'm going to go out here and see what's going on. See if we can milk the cow. It's one of my next things I'm going to do is, I think, again, you know, in the game, you don't make it as big as you make it, start making things, but you should really scale it up. I need to make a barn over here for the cows. This is my apiary I made. I might make a nicer one, but I needed to get it out of the way. So put it over here by the side of the greenhouse. Oh, you know what? I need a lamp out here. I should put a couple torch holders right here. All right, anyways, over here is where I think what I'm going to do is not build a building right here, because then I block this all off. I think I'm going to make a walkway into an area, and then this will be more buildings over here. Because over on the side of here, where the windmill is where I want to make my, what do you call it, refractory oven, so I can make my steel, and I want to make eventually a kiln to do pottery. Wow, these are going fast. Nice. Look at all this flax I'm going to have, guys. I pretty much did this whole thing with flax, and what I had left, I did other grains. So I'm going to have grains forever. And next year, I can grow less and less because like onions last forever. The turnips. There's a couple other ones, but I realize these onions last forever. So I'm focusing a lot on cabbage, onions. I used to try to get a lot of variety in the game, and I still do, but you don't get any buffs for it. And I do think there's a mod that finally came out that does that. Like if you eat a certain balanced kind of meal, you get better buffs. Yeah, see, I want to get rid of these gates around the house and build a larger gate. That's why I want to build something for these cows. Let's see if I can, well, let's drink some milk. Why don't we just fill up on milk? We'll drink the rest of it. Do I have any left? Yeah, there's more left. Okay. So we'll take my water bucket. We'll use that. It's for a good cause. She's ready to mate. darn it, she's stressed. She's gonna chase me now. She's currently too stressed to be milkable. Let's wait till she moves. I was surprised that she was starting to give it up. I think there's another generation one that is allowing me to milk. Maybe I picked the wrong one. This one's pregnant. So when she's done, I'm just going to get rid of it because they don't allow me to milk, and then I got enough generation ones. Ready to mate. So maybe it was that one that's being a stubborn son of a gun, and this one's still yet to grow up. I think that was a wild one, though, that I let in. Let's try it again. Pregnant. God darn it. Stop being a jerk. Alright, so we've got some tools. Oh yeah, I gotta put my stuff away here. Why don't I feed these cows? Because there's some that are ready to mate or close to it. Are you still chasing me, you jerk? That's why we need a barn too. Trying to feed you, dummy. Man, look at this. I got like a whole pasture of cows here. Alright. Put the soybean away. Do I have anything in here that needs to go downstairs? I've got flour. You know, I do need to make some meat. I think I have enough halite that I bought from a trader. That's one thing in the game that I need to get is halite. I found most things I need now, but halite is not one of them. And I built this meat freezer so I can start putting the meat in. Those pigs have exploded, and I didn't come up with a good gate plan so I can get in and kill them as the generations go on. So I'm going to need to come up with something, but and I need to do something with this room. I'm getting too many vessels. I think I'm going to replace, I don't know, maybe I'll replace some of these vessels with the more fancy ones, but I like to put the fancy ones out in the builds. We'll see. I mean, I haven't filled them all up yet. I'm getting close. There we go. This will go a long way. That soybean goes down to that vessel. And we got those. We've got a lot of pumpkin. I'll be getting more carrots and parsnips. I started stocking up on quite a few meals here. These are good for a while. So, oh wow, temper storm. I didn't even see the stupid alert. Alright, you know what? Why don't we have some fun and try to make some gears and stuff. Let's see. Are they going to come through the door here? Oh, they're going to shoot at me. Stupid bullhorns. Come on. Come on. take that. Yeah, I don't care so much about the stone. This is not a bad thing to have. Alright, can I get another one? Oh, he's a tough one. Shit, I fucked up. Oh no. I screwed up. I left my door open too. Damn it, now my nutrition's all back down again. I mean, it's not like you need it so much, but damn it, all that just for these stupid little things. Oh well. I should have been using my long range. I thought I was going to lure. Oh, now there's two of them. I'm not going to take on two. I'm already low. Alright. Well, got another Jonas part, I guess, and some flax. Dang. Damn. That's why I need better armor. Wow, got a lot of stuff out of this guy. Those are iron bits, that's good. It would have been nicer if it was gold. Shit, where'd he come from? That was BS, man. Whoa, he's a one-hitter. Wait. Why won't it let me respawn? It keeps on killing me. Guys. Something's going on. Like, how do I keep on getting killed like this? Like in a loop. Like, I'm going to be at 0 on my health now. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to end this here, save it, and see if I can get back to my game. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.